First of all, I want to thank everyone who has helped put together this open house today. And we have many, many workers, Kathy and Mike Hardy, Virginia and Dick Ryers. We have had Chris and Ann, Chris Anderson, Boyd. We have had many, many people who have spent their time, Jackie and Bill Lupien. This office, we are paying tribute to the young people in Sumter County. The pictures on the wall are from the march that we had, the March for Our Lives. And several of the young folks are away doing summer internships and visits in Europe. So Cindy Grossman, who's worked with these young people, has a letter that Lily Morris has written to you all. So I'm going to let Cindy read Lily's letter.
Hi, thank you. I first of all wanted to start by saying, you know, in the spirit of what Deanna was saying, that we are becoming more and more visible, and that's just a wonderful, wonderful thing. Many of us have been at various marches, even before the March for Our Lives. How many people went to the Women's March? Okay, the flash mob, marching at Webster's office. We are becoming so visible, and that visibility means something, because one day I got an email from the kids in the charter school. It was quite unexpected, and they said, "We read about that Women's March, and we want to do something too. Could you help us organize a March for Our Lives?" And that's how I became involved with these amazing kids, and we brought them to the villages, and that March for Our Lives had about 1,000 people there. So give yourselves a hand for that. Now, I did invite Lily to come, Lily Morse, who was the organizer of that, to come today. And she wrote me and says, "I'm in Germany right now, I'm heading to Prague, but I'd be more than happy to write a statement." So this statement is from Lily Morse. "Hello all, my name is Lily. I am 16 and currently on a school field trip to Germany, Switzerland, and the Czech Republic. I am now in Prague. Many of you know me as a student organizer of March for Our Lives, the Villages. It was with all of your help that the event was so moving and successful. Thank you. As I sit here in Prague, nestled deep into the famed astronomical tower, I think how lucky I am to be here. Many students, adults, and children are killed yearly because of gun violence. They never get to see the world as I have been fortunate enough to. That is why we must never stop fighting for what is right. Congratulations on your new office. I look forward to all of the great and wonderful things that will come out of it. The Villages Democrats and the Sumter County Democrats are truly groups of people that have inspired me to pursue activism and to never be afraid to speak my mind. Thank you for all of your support and congratulations. I'm thinking of you all, even from halfway across the world." Thank you. I will answer this question. Somebody said, is she related to the Morses? So the first time I met her, we did a lot of organizing work. And then before she left, I said, "You know, there's an elephant in the room that I have to address." I said, "I just drove on a street that bears your name." I said, "Is there any relationship?" And she laughed and she said, "No, but it works wonders for me in the charter school."
I wanted to introduce, or at least acknowledge, the leadership team of the Sumter County DEC. Our vice chair is Roger Novak. I think Roger's here. Our vice chair. Virginia Oasis, our secretary. Virginia. Todd Zelnick, our treasurer. Bob Berg, our committeeman.
Back here.
And our lady chair is Chris Anderson. And I make sure that you stop by and see Chris. She has a lot of little things there that you can spend a lot of money on and make a contribution. We would like to also acknowledge that we have with us this afternoon candidate Orrin Miller. We have, and Lisa, I didn't get your last name.
Marshall.
Marshall is representing Senator Bill Nelson. And back here in the back, hiding is Dee Martin, who is going to be standing in temporarily for Dana Cottrell. Saved by the bell. You're right on time. This is your 5 minutes.
Oh, this is my
Okay, well, hello, how is everybody? Congratulations on this wonderful space for you all. I'm so glad we're here to be able to share it with you today and for many more years to come. I just cannot tell you how much fun it has been here in Sumter County, meeting everybody. I have so many wonderful friends, those of you I've gotten to know and those people who I'm getting to know, and that I will be able to serve starting in November and for many more years. It is my pleasure and my privilege to be here today, and I do not want to take up all of your time. I want to get out and meet with all of you and speak with all of you, so I am done with my time. Thank you.
Orrin, Mr. Miller.
I'm going to cut my speech down to 45 minutes, so if you want to sit down, that would be great. Seriously, I want to thank all of you folks. If it was not for you, I wouldn't be standing up here in front of you and saying, I want to be your representative. We're out working the issues. We worked the balloon blow up the last 2 nights. We're going to leave early again today to go put in 5 hours up there and get in front of people and say they need to vote for me. So I agreed with everything Deanna said except one. She said she's not running for the office. I'm running for office. Everything else, I agreed with everything she said. So let's get on the issues. Let's talk environment. Let's talk education. Let's make it safe for our kids to go to school. It's a simple request, and I think everybody should support that. Thank you very much.
Bill Nelson is the key to winning Florida.
Clear choice.
Absolutely. He is not too old.
I do some chin-ups and push-ups with him.
Okay, all right. But I'm telling you, that is the key to getting all of these candidates elected. Start at the top, vote that ticket, and support the entire thing. They can't do their job without Dana in the House, okay? The governor can't do his job without Orrin and Gary McKechnie in our Florida State House. So if you want things to change, you have got to do something out of your comfort zone. Just one step. Everybody in here is going to vote, I know that, okay? Get one more, and we've doubled it already. If one person got one more person out to vote, okay, then you've doubled it. So what, 23,000 Democrats in Sumter County reached out, and we got one more? Good gracious, the Republicans are left in the dirt.
Yeah.
Okay, so volunteer, make phone calls, come work at the office, help these candidates. They have fundraisers, they have coffees, they have all kinds of things coming up. So we have to support them. We have to get them elected. It's do or die, guys. I want to read this because it's important that I get it right. My name is Deanna Dean, and I'm not running for any elected office. I'm a mother, a grandmother, a sister, chairwoman of the Sumter County Democrats, and a lifelong West Virginia Democrat. I will vote in 2018 because I believe in civil rights for everyone. I believe education is the future and should be our highest priority. Guns should be regulated and registered, just like automobiles. Mental health records should impact the right to buy and own guns. I believe that the Iran nuclear deal was a good one. Anything that limits and brings people to the table to be responsible. I believe the Paris Climate Accord for clean air and clean water was right, and we're going to get it back. I believe in equality for all. Equality for race, for sexual orientation, for income, health care for all. Yes, we can do this. A living wage for all. Respect our hard-working Americans that are out there every day making minimum wage to pay the rent. Religious freedom. All religions. Okay? I believe that if we love our neighbor and embrace those threatened immigrants, our lives will be better. No more babies taken out of mother's arms. Let's stop that just as soon as we can. This week, the 14th in Orlando, we have a march. Be there or be square. Morality and values should be the backbone of elected officials. And it is not. This is why I will vote in every election. Whether or not you have an R or a D or an I beside your name, it is time to take a stand. The good Lord did not give us ears to listen, a mouth to speak, hands to work, and feet to stand on, to silently sit still and allow the erosion of the great country, our laws, and our freedoms. It's time to do it. It's time to shut the idea it's not nice to talk politics. This time in history, like none other, your values and your morality are being attacked every single day. Not just by the president, but by every man and woman who remains silent and thinks that they cannot change anything or that they do not matter. You do matter. It matters that we take care of our planet. After all, there is no planet B. It matters that we respect and work with our fellow allies around the world for a cleaner and safer place to live. It matters that we protect our civil rights and address every issue that threatens them. It matters that we take care of all of our citizens, the young, the old, and those who cannot speak for themselves. We can do this. What can you do? Your vote will make a difference. Look how close it was in Virginia. One vote, all right, made the difference. But your involvement can bring hundreds more votes to support your values and your morals. Talk about it, okay? Stop being not involved. Be involved. Be brave. Just as the men and women who marched across the Edmund Pettus Bridge in Selma, arm in arm, is how we can change this. Speak to your families. Speak to your children. Speak to your neighbors. Speak to your fellow church members. Be brave. Volunteer to deliver information in your neighborhood. Volunteer to make phone calls from the comfort of your living room. Get out the vote. Volunteer to work here at the headquarters. For an afternoon, you may greet visitors, you may copy training material, you may answer the phone, or you might run the sweeper and dust. This is how you can make a difference. It is time to step up. It is time to stand up. It is time to say, this is not okay, and we will not stand for this. This is how you can save the United States of America. I want you to shout from the fence post in Webster, the streets of Bushnell, the lawn of the Wildwood City Hall, and the 18th green of every golf course in the villages. What I want you to shout is repeal and replace the GOP.